Hey there.
Recording in progress.
Hi there, guys. Mrs. Kang here. Chapter 2 in Latin for Children. It's all about nouns in Chapter 2. They're all first declension nouns. And that's what we did today. We did a short review of last week, which we introduced verbs, and we conjugated today do, dari, dedi, datum, which is I give, to give, I gave, given. I had you open up, copy off always have a verb conjugation sheet with you. And this is what we did. We conjugated this. And what I love about this sheet is it tells you how to conjugate right there. It says go to the infinitive. And if you don't know what the infinitive is, I actually it's the second principal part. There's four principal parts. One, two, three, four. Go there, cross out the RE. It says cross out the RE, and you're left with the stem. Latin's all about stems and endings. You need that stem. And write that stem. There's the stem. So you're left with DA and write it 6 times. Whoa, where's the light? So you're gonna write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. You're just gonna write 6 does. And then you're gonna add write it 6 times and then add your personal ending. So it's OST, mustis, und. And how you know those endings is you're going to look at this sheet. These are your verb sheets, verb endings. That's all about stems and endings. These are your endings. So it's OST, mustis, und. OST, mustis, und. And what does it mean in English? I, you, he, she, it. We, you, all, they. I, you, he, she, it. We, you, all, they. That's the subject pronoun. And then the verb we conjugated last time was love. I love, you love, he, she, it loves. We love, you all love, they love. Amo, amas, amat. Amamus, amatis, amant. Today we did do. I give, you give, he, she gives. We give, you all give, they give. I give, you give, he, she gives. We give, you all give, they give. Hole! Oh dear. This is like the invisible paper. All right. So we did that. And then we did our game, our vocab game. I like playing bingo. No, we didn't play bingo. We played tic-tac-toe. I like playing it because it's a fun way to learn vocabulary. And you know what I did? Well, let me show you.
Recording in progress.
Okay, so here's the PowerPoints that we looked at for the vocab words. The first word is we are. Remember, our V's are pronounced as W's. We are, we, I, rode our way. The derivatives are way, an English word way, and viaduct. This is the bridge that the Romans created so that water could go through. Okay, via, vi, we are, we, I, road or way. Now, the second word is fossa, fossi, which is ditch. Derivative is fossil or fossilize, and you'll find those in ditches, right? That's how you're going to remember that. The third word is mensa, mensai, which is table, and the derivative is mesa. It's a mesa, actually a level playing field. That's like a big giant table that we're all eating at, right? The fourth one is meta metai. I love this word. This is the turning point or goal in somebody's life. You think of metanoia, which is the point where somebody repents and changes their mind, their way they see, the way they are. What you see is what you are. As a man thinketh, so he is. So that's a big deal to have a metanoia, or in the case of a butterfly, a metamorphosis. They change shape. Number 4, pagina, pagina is page, okay? It looks like the spelling of page. Sena, senai is food, or kenai. That C can be a hard C or a soft C. In this case, it's a hard C. And the fancy word for dining room table is kenical. And so that's how you're going to remember that kenai is food, because we eat it on a kenical. The next one is, oh, beautiful. beautiful for patriot skies, the fatherland for amber waves of grain. Yes, patriotic, patriot, that's this word. Next is aura, ori, breeze. The breeze brings in the aroma. This is what Dominique's room looked like with the blues and the pinks today. And Regina, Regina is queen. These are the words where we get regal and reign. And remember that God created us and called us to rule and reign over his creation. He's given us all power, right? That's our job. And this is Queen Elizabeth's job. And the last word on chapter 2 is insula, insula. It's island. And it's insulated. Insulate is when you are surrounded by something. And that reminds me of being alone. And God says you're never alone. You weren't meant to be alone. And just remember that. That's huge. The enemy wants you to think that you are alone, but you're not. Ever. Never.
Recording in progress.
Some of you guys said, "Oh, Miss King, I don't have my book yet." You know what? The book is really important for you to just help you understand and explain. It's a really great book. I love this book. It's one of my favorite. Um, and I've given you everything you need. I've given you all the vocabulary words. You can check the vocabulary words, but you would like the book. So please do buy it, get it. But your work for this week is in chapter 2. Here's your maxim in principio erat verbum. In the beginning was the word. Here's the verb endings in chapter 2, and these are all your vocabulary words. So learn those words, review chapter 1. There's your 5 verbs and your 5 nouns. I did make a video of our class, so if you wanted to review it, you can review it. Meanwhile, we declined this first noun, we are, we, I. Take your noun declension form, and I want you, are you listening? This is your homework. Listen. If I want you to decline fossa, fossi, put that right there, fossa, fossi. Then mensa, mensai, meta, metai, pagina, paginai, and so on. How you find your stem, which is what Latin's all about, is you go to the genitive, the second word, you cross out the genitive ending. If you remember today what I told you about the genitive ending, get out your sheet of endings, which is song. Where's my sheet of ending? So strange. The noun endings, they're right here. I'll just show you in the book. I don't know where my sheet is. Right here. Here's the ending AE, right here, AE. So you're going to go to the genitive, you're going to cross out the genitive ending, and you're left with the stem. In this case, for mensa, it's MENS is the stem. MENS. There it is. MENS, because you cross out the genitive ending. So is, us, is, I, is, us, is. So that's all about stems and endings. So in order to decline a noun, you go to the genitive, you cross out the genitive ending, you're left with the stem. Then you write that stem 10 times, 5 on the singular column, 5 in the plural column, and then you add those endings. Which is what we did. Make sure you put a long mark over that. Is, us, is. I is, us, is. Then write the English. The way or the road, of the way or of the road, to or for the way, to or for the road, the way, by, with, from the road. You have a choice. You can use whichever word makes more sense in your translation. And then this is the plural column, the roads, of the roads, to or for the roads, by, with, from the roads. If you decline every one of these words, you will totally know your words. And hopefully from our tic-tac-toe game today, you will know your words. So that's the beginning of what you have to do for your homework, is just memorize your vocabulary. That be really strong in your vocabulary and start learning those endings. Is, us, is. I, is, us, is. All right, that's it. That's this week. You guys are fabulous. Do you love this class, Mrs. Gang? What? Do I love this class? Yes. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Study, study, study. You can do it. Prizes galore.